Welcome everyone to another episode of Let's Taste Beers and See How They Are.
Exactly.
We've already listed most of these beers, and they are from the Belgian Beer Company. So today we've got Jason with us from the Belgian Beer Company.
Hello.
And Tiana from
Mothercity Liquor.
Yes.
And we are at Den Anker today. So Den Anker has all of these, or not all, we've got La Chouffe, we've got the Koning, you said, and the
And
Vedette.
Vedette they have on tap.
On
They
tap.
got Vedette, they've got Duvel on tap. It's the only place in the whole of, there's one more Belgian little guest house that has a Duvel on tap as well. But they're also serving the 6.6, which is not available in bottles anywhere else. So they got the 6.6 on tap, which is made with 6 different hops, and it's got 6% alcohol as well. So that's also kind of special. But Duvel on tap, which is the real Duvel, the 8.5% alcohol beer. This is like the only venue that you'll find it, because you need like specialized equipment to actually pour this beer, and so it's got like a little little fridge at the bottom, and it's got the tower. And you know, with having beer on tap, you got to clean the lines every 7 days. You got to clean the lines, so all the lines gets cleaned. And so this is a special beer. You don't ever clean the lines, because every new keg of beer comes with its own little line. So the whole tap kind of opens up, and you take out the line, and you chop the line. So you open up your new keg, and a new line comes in there. So you don't ever have to clean lines over there.
Didn't know that.
Means the freshest place you can get beer besides Den Anker is then in Belgium.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, this is Den Anker, been here for 35 years, on the waterfront.
Oh,
and
wow.
all the Belgian beers are
Almost as old as you.
as me, yeah. and as you know, Belgium, I mean, they are for beer like France is for wine. They share the same passion, and they don't drink beer like we would drink it in South Africa, like chucking down a few lagers. I mean, these are beers that you should enjoy with a meal, sit and read a book, and have the full experience.
Because
of the beer.
you can only have like 1 or 2 for the evening in any case. Otherwise,
I guess you must treat it like whiskey, kind of.
Yeah, you gotta that's not. It's not a beer that you would have 6 of, and or you walk into the bottle store and you buy a 6-pack. By the time you get to your car, you finish 4, I think.
So the thing that I like most already is that we can see that every beer has its own glass, and the assumption is that each glass is made specifically for the beer style and flavor.
Yeah, so in Belgium, every beer has its own glass. These glasses are designed for the beer. It's not just nice, pretty looking glasses. It's designed to bring out the aromas and to bring out the flavors of the beer. Like a nice strong blonde ale would have this tulip looking glass, and then your wit beer, which is your Weiss beer, that would have like your normal, like your lager style glass, and then obviously the nice little bowl glass, which is called Bolliker, which is the Koning, and which means a bowl of beer.
Okay.
De Koning,
Lovely.
So
all the colors are also so different.
Yeah, the colours.
So
I'm excited to try them.
So wit beer, which is a Weiss beer, the Germans are known for Weiss beer, which are made with 50% wheat and 50% barley malt. So about Belgium, what makes Belgium stand out is their different types of beers and the different styles of beers that they make. So Belgians, there's no real rule to be making beer, and so I always like to say that the Belgians are the custodians of craft beer.
Okay.
They've started craft beer like hundreds of years ago.
I get that orange on the nose, definitely, immediately.
At what process do they add it in?
They'll add it in the boil.
Okay.
Like during the boil, they'll add some coriander and your dried orange peel that they add for flavor.
Thank you.
So 4.7% alcohol. So this is like quite a light, easy drinking beer in Belgium. And I'd say it's more young people, that would drink a light beer like that. I mustn't say not,
There's lots of flavor, and I think that's what would appeal to a younger market.
So our heads has kind of gone down now because we've actually had this here for, what's it, 10 minutes?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
So-
good head retention.
So,
it's been there
I mean,
for
so
quite a
heads
long
are, I mean, that should have had a nice big foamy head, and that foamy head
But
is
it
actually
is-
good for that beer because, you know, in South Africa, we're not brought up with having a head on a beer because we say, no, that's ice cream if you get it from the bar. Or, no,
Exactly.
I don't drink
I mean,
foam.
if someone's uncle saw us with that
With
head,
that head, yeah, he's
someone would
like,
have
So where's the
shouted
rest
at
of
us.
the beer?
Yeah, can you pour beer like that?
Yeah.
You know?
so like I said, the glasses it's designed for the beer. There's a marking for where the beer stops on the glass, 330 ml, and that section should be head.
Yeah.
And this is a beer that you should sit and you enjoy it. And as long as you got that nice big foamy head, you got a fresh beer.
No, I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the extra white.
Yeah.
It had everything it said it had. It had the coriander.
Oh, you
it
finished
had that
yours?
orange beer.
Yeah. So you
liked it?
mine
I've
is
got to
good.
take big sips.
Mine is also nice. It was really good. It was flavorful.
So,
Bodaka amber style ale. So it's an amber style ale, but it's not the amber that you say you like bitter and hoppy. This is a very well balanced.
Okay.
Only 5.2% alcohol. So it's got that caramel flavor. So the Belgians are
Oh,
not
yeah.
very big on hops. And so it's nice maltiness to it, nice caramel flavor that you find over there.
I get a
But
little bit of
easy, honey,
like a malty
yeah.
honey. Also really good color. Like this invites you to want to actually have the beer and drink the beer.
Antwerpen Pale Ale, which is poured in Antwerpen, which is an APA. Antwerpen is the city where it comes from in Belgium. Yeah.
that's
Easy
super
drinking.
tasty, yeah.
Yeah.
Well balanced.
Mouthfeel, but
And-
not heavy.
Yeah, and these beers are like they're not only like beers they beers to enjoy with a meal. You know, like
Yes.
the food. It's a food type
Like we have
of
in
beer,
front of us.
like we have in front of us. Yeah.
Yeah. And because here we've obviously got some meals from Den Anker themselves, and would you say they all pair really well with the beers that are
Yeah,
available?
the meals that they serve at Den Anker, these are all meals that pairs well with this beers. You know, Belgium is for beer, like I said, like France is for wine. Like the French would cook with wine. The Belgians cook with beer.
Yeah.
So the mussels that they serve at Den Anker, it's cooked in a beer. Like the French cook it with wine.
Okay.
Mussels get served in a beer. They've also got the strawberry, which is a beef that's cooked in a dark ale, a trapper style ale, and I think they do the rabbit. You said you like the rabbit, so the rabbit gets cooked in a strong blonde beer as well. Because you got to make a spectacle of them when they're ordering the beer.
Yeah.
You know, I want that full experience that I have in Belgium.
Yeah.
I want to have it in a restaurant around Cape Town or around Joburg. You know, so yeah, I'd like to maybe get one of the waiters to serve a duvel for us.
Okay.
You know, and just for us to see like. How this duvel is being served, you know,
Okay, yeah, we can
it's
definitely do that.
And
it's quite an art.
What is the right way of saying, is it Duvel or Duval? Because I've been saying it wrong.
You can say Duvel, you can say Duvel, you can say Devil. So Duvel dialects to devil in
Yes.
French. You know, it's just the marketing.
Is that also where the 666
Yeah, no, that's 6% alcohol.
okay.
6%
This
alcohol.
happens to be
Six different hops.
the number?
Six different hops. It's nothing to do with 6.6.
Every bottle is also like every glass differs, but the bottles also differ. Is there a reason why they are bottled in these sorts of bottles and others are different, or is it just the style?
Just
of
the
the
style
brewery?
of the beer, like the
Okay.
Belgian style. You know, the 330 little dumpy style dark bottle. You
Yeah.
know, to keep the sunlight out. I mean, all beer should have a dark bottle. I mean, if you're buying a green bottle, you know,
Or those clear bottles.
Or those
with
clear
another
bottles.
COVID, no Corona.
A Corona,
Yeah.
but that's a special bottle that they've used.
Yeah.
You know that actually you can't get any sunlight into the.
Oh, really?
Because
I
sunlight,
didn't know that.
sunlight actually, destroys beer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's why brown is based. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Taste
So you can do tasters of Le Chouf, please. And the Duvel, I think we can just pour a little, like out of that glass, you know, that we gonna
yeah?
pour.
Okay.
Cool.
So we are moving on to the La Chouf. And first of all, like already looking at the head, I mean, over there we can see how silky it is, but even in these tasters that we have, we can just see that the
Nice.
head is so crisp and white, first of all, and then so super silky. It looks delicious, eh?
Creamy. Eh?
So
looks like
creamy.
I wanna sip it through that head. So La Chouffe. Yeah, blonde beer,
Yeah.
blonde color, unfiltered.
Yum,
Eight-
yum.
So
8% alcohol.
Yeah.
And during the brewing process of this beer, they add coriander. Just the coriander get added, so it's got that spiciness to it. You get that nice malty flavor in it as well, and like a citrus flavor. You get like a citrus flavor in it as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, there's like this freshness and that coriander. It's spicy, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
Nothing's overpowering. It's so well
just in the back
integrated.
there,
yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
And so 8% alcohol, you don't even taste this alcohol in this beer.
Not at all.
Not
I
at
mean, it's
all.
like
Super
it's so
dangerous.
easy drinking and smooth, and you know you can have like 2 or 3 of this, but beware, these are not beers that you should be drinking. You know, like chucking it down.
Yeah.
We always say that this is a sneaky little gnome on the bottle over here. Really sneaky gnome. So La Chouffe comes from an area. You know, Belgium is a country of beer. You know, they've the culture in Belgium is beer. You know, they've been brewing beers for hundreds and hundreds of years. And in
Yeah.
Belgium, there's a lot of myths. There's a lot of like fairy tales in Belgium as well. Like the Smurfs. I don't know if you know that the Smurfs
Yes.
started in Belgium.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Smurfs started in Belgium. Tintin, you know, he started. I think we're too young for Tintin. So this brewery is actually situated on the highest point of Belgium, which is on the French side of Belgium, and you know the fairy tale is that there's these gnomes used to brew beer for the entire Belgium, and it used to flow like in little rivers to all the towns. And then there was a plague, and then the gnomes died, and only then did Belgium start brewing beer. So. And the little fairy tale is- told you that the gnomes gave this recipe to the guys to actually brew this beer, and they also in Belgium there's a lot of cherries growing, so the gnomes also used to like pick the cherries, and they
Yeah.
used to hide it away in the ceiling of the brewery, and then the ceiling broke and it fell into the beer. So then they started making the cherry soup.
Okay. These gnomes were busy. And
Yeah.
actually also, I never had the Chouffe cherry. How does it compare to the Liefman?
So different
It
beer,
tastes completely-
completely different. So Liefmann's fruit taste is it's got 4 different berries and it's got the cherries in it. So the Chouffe
Okay,
cherry is
it's
your
cherries
it's your
only.
blonde beer, and then it's got the creek cherries that they add to the beer.
Okay.
So we can try it. I mean, can we have a Chouffe cherry, please? They tasted it at the.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. So that is the cherry
Yes.
Chouffe.
Yeah.
8% alcohol, which is the same as the.
No joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we
No
show
joke.
that to the camera over there?
Got it.
That's a nice color.
No?
Yeah. And a nice head. Again.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a fizz pop.
First pop cherries.
Oh, that is lovely.
Yeah, that's
That
good, eh?
is lovely. And again, you don't taste that 8%. That's quite
This is
dangerous.
8% as well.
It's
Yes.
8% alcohol. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's dangerous.
Okay.
How liquor is that, John?
Well, you're not gonna buy 10 of this. You're gonna enjoy one.
Read a book.
Have one Le Chouffe and one
One
cherry
cherry.
Chouffe
You can still buy a case of 12 and have one a day.
Yeah.
from Mothercity Liquor.
There we go. And then the creek brute.
That's a Creek Brut.
Okay, but on it, there's a creek.
Yes, sir.
There's a creek brute, and then there's 2. There's one with a blue label.
Oh, the blue label is the Gouden Band.
Oh.
So the Gouden Band. So the Gouden Band is a beer. It's the same beer that they use to blend with these cherries.
Okay.
But they take the beer and they'll put the beer in this cherry barrel. Okay? No cherries added to the beer. So they'll put the beer in this cherry barrel.
Okay.
And so it ferments inside the barrel, and it gets the flavors of the cherry barrel, you know,
Yes.
because there was cherries in the barrel, so you get that flavors of the cherry barrel. So when you
That's why
taste the
that beer
Gouden,
lasts so long.
so when you taste the Gouden Band,
Yes,
you kind of
yes.
like pick up cherries straight away in the beer, but it's like there's no cherries added to this beer.
Yes.
It's just from the barrel that it's in.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so good to know, man. I love this.
It's
That
even like
Gouden
dated,
Band.
so it's
Yeah,
made
every-
in 2018 and
Yeah.
expires 2028.
So every
So
year
it
they
can
would make
last
it
for
like
10 years.
once a year. I mean, even Liefmann's Creek gets made once a year. It's a vintage. Yeah.
I'm learning so much.
And the IPA actually got a, so you know IPAs are like, is it Imperial IPA or is it Indian Pale Ale?
Yeah.
So is it really made in India? Is it really a pale ale? And so IPA actually got the label, it looks like an Indian flag.
It's like they knew. It's like they knew what Jason's going to talk about.
It's got I mean, it says on the label as well. Is it not really from India? Not really a pale ale either. You know,
So they've
Indian
got a fun
flag.
marketing team.
Yeah,
They
they got a fun marketing
Oh,
team.
that is funny. And then on their label, they've
Got
what is
a walrus.
it? A walrus.
Yeah. You
Sure,
don't have
but
them here.
what
So
what does the walrus got to do with
I
India?
don't know. Walrus is
Wait,
from
in
India.
A walrus from India.
So I think we're gonna do the Duvel next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do Duvel.
Duvel.
You know, the flagship beer. I'd say that is our flagship beer, Duvel. Yeah, so
Standout
Duvel, you know, champagne or beer, it's made the same way champagne is made, and it takes 90 days to brew. Well, from start to end,
Yeah.
it takes 90 days to make a Duvel. I mustn't say to brew a Duvel. 90 days.
Wow.
From start to end, 90 days. So the beer brews,
It's 3 months.
it ferments, and then, you know, obviously after fermenting, they'll do the thing, and then they'll bottle this beer. Okay,
Jeez.
but before they put the top on, they add some sugar, champagne sugar and yeast. Boom, put the top on, and then it goes into a warm and cold cellar for another 8 weeks, and where it brings up the alcohol to 8.5%, and also brings up the carbonation. So it's got quite a big carbonation. And so Duvel has its own glass. Like I said, every Belgian beer has its glass.
Yeah.
And inside the Duvel glass, you'll find a little D scratched out over there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a little D scratched on the bottom of,
Neither.
and so that D is actually going to help with the carbonation of the bubbles. It's going to make
We
a
learned
little,
about this the other
From a
day.
glass.
yeah, it's going to create a little tornado inside this beer.
See,
Oh.
people think we're talking nonsense when we talk about how important glass we use.
Yes, we talk about glassware
so
all the
tuna
time.
glass-
Until you try it. And
And
Yeah.
so that's the glass that you should have a Duvel in. I think
Okay.
you guys have the gift packs as well as the Duvel, where you can
Yeah.
actually buy this glass. You know,
Yes.
have your own glass, have your own experience. We don't let the bottle touch the glass, so we kind of like keep it away, and we want to target that little corner of the glass, 45-degree angle, and we don't want to pour down there. So I want to make a spectacle of the
Okay.
beer,
Yeah.
you know, of me pouring the beer, and you
Okay.
pour it slowly. You pour it slowly. You pour it with love.
Oh, and I see how it goes there at the bottom.
Because it's made with love. It takes 90 days to make this beer, so you want to pour it with love.
Yeah.
Pour it slowly.
3
And as
months
soon as
is-
that beer is halfway full, it hits the D, you lift the glass straight. And then you target the top of the beer. And you keep pouring.
Look at that.
And you're pouring that nice big foamy head. And that's how you pour the Duvel. And you stop, you keep like a centimeter of beer in the bottle.
Yes.
Because that is yeast that is sitting in the bottle. You're going to add all the beer. Some people like to add it. It just makes the beer cloudy. And it
Okay.
also makes the beer more bitter style as well.
Oh,
Stop.
well done.
Stop.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at that.
yeah, we've even got like a
A
Yeah.
hit. Thank you.
And head is good for beer, eh?
Yeah.
Because everybody loves head.
everyone.
Everyone.
Every video we do now has the head joke.
There's a head bun every video. And then
So
the-
very easy drinking
Yeah, I was
beer.
about
It's
to
not.
ask.
It's not like I said, Duvel wine.
Yeah.
Easy drinking. You don't taste it. It's like lovely small bubbles. And a nice creamy head. That's that biscuit character coming through. You get that citrus flavor, and almost like a dry.
Yeah.
beer as well.
I understand why it's called like the champagne of beer,
Yeah.
together with the color of the beer being so light.
Yeah, even the mouthfeel
Grapefruit.
is just immediately different.
Yes.
The bubbles are different.
It's fresh in
Yeah.
your mouth. It's really good, and that citrus flavor also makes it quite fresh.
yeah.
Grapefruit, lots
And
of
the
grapefruit.
dryness
as well.
is very
And the dry,
different.
yeah, it's like proper champagne
Yeah.
brewed dry.
Yes.
I can't say I didn't like any of them. I
Same.
like all of it. I
Yeah.
think it
Same.
is seasonal also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in summer, I would love a vedette or even like a tonic.
Yeah.
I think I was pleasantly surprised by the vedette. I think I enjoyed it because of the flavor and the lightness, and like the liking to a full garden.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, sometimes you do want that beer, but we can't
Yeah.
get it down. So like I really like that. So good. But then I think, yeah, La Chouffe would be my second.
So that was your favorite?
Yeah, because it surprised me. But today, it might change tomorrow.
Okay.
Exactly.
Today.
Might change tomorrow.
Today. Oh, this was a good flight.
Yeah.
I think this was a good flight for us to try and to taste. Like we've said, we've always had it listed on the website. We've got lovely gift packs available. We do a Taste Belgium pack. We do the Duval packs. We've got some La Chouffe packs. Liefmans we also do.
Yeah.
Liefmans.
I mean, I think we
Yeah,
should try the
well.
lip ones. Yeah. Cool. Okay, great. So we are going to do Liefmans.
Away as well. Yeah.
Liefmans Fruites. So Liefmans is it's an ale base. So it's a beer, ale based beer, and then after the brewing of this beer, they add the juices of 4 different berries. So it's strawberry, raspberry, youngberry, bilberries, and fresh cherries that they add to the beer. So it's a creek cherry that they added to the beer. And you know, every Belgian beer has its own glass. And Liefmans has the little wine glass without the stem, I'd say. And so Liefmans was also brewed by the first female brewster in Belgium. So
wow.
guys we call brewers and the females we call brewsters.
That's cool.
Madame Rosa Merks, she put this brewery, Liefmans, on the map. By being the first female brewster on every bottle of Liefmans you find a picture of Madame Rosa Merks on the bottle. It's right above the M.
Okay.
Yeah, she never liked the bitterness of beer and wanted to add some complexity to it. And she wasn't a brewer. She was the secretary, and she worked herself up to become the brewer. Glass, 45-degree angle, like beer should be poured, and you target that corner and you pour that Liefmans.
That just looks so good, eh? And it just goes to show that, like, while people might think that there are rules on how you should drink beer and shouldn't drink beer, here we've got a beer that you drink on ice.
Yeah.
Which is, like, really cool. It shows that there aren't, like, any boundaries. Actually.
And with all of them, like even how you brew beer.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there are rules, but there's still room for experimentation.
Yeah. Joshua's favorite. But that is also tasty.
Yeah.
So if I compare it to the Chouffe cherry, this one has more of a berry flavor, which I understand because there are 4 different berries in it. Whereas the Chouffe was just straight cherry, but it's tasty. Oh, it's
And
so tasty.
it's not sweet. You know what I mean?
It's not sweet.
You can look at it and you think it's
fruity.
going to be sweet, but it's not sweet.
So I get a lot of questions. People would say at festivals and they taste this beer, they'd say like, "Oh, it's like a cider," and I'm like, "No, it's not a cider. It's a beer.
Yeah.
It's brewed, used barley malt, hops, yeast, water, ferments like a beer, and then after the brewing of this beer, they add the juices of the berries. Okay, ciders get made with apples.
Yeah. Even if you're a cider drinker, I would much rather have this
than a
Yeah.
cider.
over like that artificial sweetness from
Yes.
the
Yeah.
I do get that. Like ciders tend to run so sweet that you don't want to drink anymore. But yeah. Jason, thank you for taking us through
Thank you
this
for coming,
day.
guys.
It
and,
has been beyond amazing. I think we've learned so much today. I know I've learned so much about brands that we've always had and like sold on the website, but to be able to like learn about each brand and learn each one's little story has been really enjoyable. The beers have been fantastic. So thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you.
It's been great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.